and welcome to Soul in Balance. And in this video we will be going over the mysterious Devil card. Now I just want to say first and foremost that this card is not as bad as what it's made out to be, and if you do get this card, do not be fearful of this. It's really kind of misconstrued, the whole situation with this card, because the Devil card is the first stage of spiritual enlightenment. Like, there is no enlightenment without a shadow side. So if we get this card coming up in a reading, it's just a time just for introspection, to have a look at what we're doing, having a look at our actions. So I'll jump into it. So the Devil is number 15. And we have confronting materialism and addictions. Now, when I think of this card, I think of the song, what is it? Simon and Garfunkel, The Sound of Silence, how it's like, hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyway, the keywords for the Devil card is the trickster, bondage, addiction, obsessions, sexual obsession, bondage to fear, pain, loss, escapism, feeling out of control, shadow side, feeling alone, feeling lost, feeling desperate, feeling hopeless, grasping, feeling of being scared. And it can also mean selfishness and like having a grey cloud over your head. And it can also represent longings and needings and, just repressed feelings, being chained to something, being over materialistic, just looking to something to satisfy your immediate needs. It can also represent abuse, control issues, micromanaging, feeling stuck, loss of passion for life, being negative, being jealous, envious, having a mindset of the cup is half empty, and, kind of repressed desires as well. So the image on the card, we have the Devil that sits on a half cube. Now this half cube represents half knowledge, half understanding, not having enough kind of limited understanding, limited knowledge. And and it's also, this is how we get into indulgence, because we're just thinking about this void space, this current void space that we've got, and we just need to fill this void, usually out of fear. Now, as we can see here, there is a couple. Now, this couple is the same couple that's in the Lovers and the same couple that's in the Tower. And, like, they have chains around their neck, but the thing is, those chains are easy to come off. So it's kind of like we're indulging in just filling a void, like we're just thinking of these primal needs. And it's usually, coming from something painful. It's coming from loss. It's coming from lack. It's coming from, some shadow aspect, and that is not necessarily bad. Like, we can not have had our emotional needs met in childhood, and then we get into relationships that are codependent. Now, that doesn't mean the relationship is bad, or you are negative, or you are wrong. It just means, something needs to be addressed here. So I just really want to highlight that. Now, the best course of action for this card is to heal pain, heal loss, heal anger. Widen your scope of happiness. Like, sometimes when we're fixated on something or obsessed with something, it's the only thing we want to think about. It's the only thing we want to do. And then every single thing around us loses, we lose our happiness for it. It's not as good. It's not as exciting. It's not as fun. So we need to, take the blinkers off, have a look at the world around us, and keep doing the things that we love. Because if we stop doing the things we actually love, the thing that we want is going to make us miserable in the end, because we threw away and we stopped doing all the other things that we love just to be fixated on this object or thing or person or relationship or career or whatever it is. So we need to keep doing all the other things that make us happy, not just the one thing, because we will never be happy. We'll be miserable because we've chained ourselves to just one thing, And so what we need to do is stop buying into fear, like fear and lack consciousness. Like, oh my God, like seriously, there is only two states of being, love or fear. And Yeah, and also another message here is there is no amount of controlling or abuse that is going to fill your void. And what are you obsessing about? What authority do you need to change, and how can you free yourself? Now, I actually think this is a really beautiful card. I don't see it as negative. I just see it as a chance, an opportunity to heal something. And as you know, it is said, it is the first stage of enlightenment. So yes, I feel like it's something that's dear to my heart, and something, because there is only, love and fear. There's only, what is it, love and hate, and there's good and bad. Like, we're all one. Like, without the dark we can't see the light, and without the light we can't see the dark. So it's all one. So yeah, I hope if you get this card that you don't get freaked out. It is just, it's needed. But anyway, that's it for me. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys soon.